sheets too. Anybody
Right.
be like, yo, Junie, so when I go live,
You gotta
gonna-
chill. Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? I was talking for like a solid 30 minutes, just zoned out, and she ain't repeating nothing else I said.
until
As
that.
soon as I say pussy, she like, Pussy Palace? Like, Junie. And she know it's bad, too. Like, she know it's bad.
Everybody, somebody in the back trying to clean up. What the cat say?
Her.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, she came through in the clutch. She was just like,
You're a real friend. I want you to know that.
What sound does a cat make? What sound does a cat make? I'm like, meow.
Right. Yo, that was
Because
priceless.
Julie is very smart, too. So she know all her animals, all her numbers, all her colors. So it's like, it's easy to kind of like move her brain over here.
Right.
So you can say, work that cat. So even when I told her to work that cat, she don't know. You know what I'm
know.
saying?
She just,
cat,
yeah.
You know, like,
right.
so.
She probably knew it was a word that might not should have been said, but she said it and
but
got
I think
a rise
also
out of
just
you.
pussy sounds funny.
It does,
You know
though.
what I'm saying? So I think kids just like saying it because it sounds funny.
Right.
I don't even know if they know if it's right or not. It's just like, pussy, pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds funny.
It definitely does.
So it makes them laugh.
Yeah. It definitely, it made everybody laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was all in good fun. No harm done, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
How's that balancing act? Like, the married, kid, TV show, clothing stuff going crazy. You still got a shoe deal.
Mm-hmm.
At that one time, you was thinking, like, during this whole wait, like, you know what? I'm just going to do this other stuff because it's popping.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it was. I learned to occupy my mind with other things that I love. You know? When I was younger, I used to take a lot of things personal. And I would sit around and be upset. And then I realized, like, the only way I could sit around, like, the only way I could take my mind off of what's frustrating me is by occupying my mind with other things that I love, other things that I'm great at, you know? And I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to, like, actually be really decent and good at everything else that I want to do.
Right.
You know, whether that's acting, modeling, styling, designing,
Dance,
fitness,
everything.
dance. Yeah, so it's like, being a mom, being a wife, being able to balance it all. It's pretty cool.
That's what's up, man. You so cool. It's like you remind me of another personality here, Miss Shanika. She like all our homegirl, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's so cool you forget she a girl sometimes.
Yeah, that's so crazy because that's what like Ye and them tell me all the time. They be like, yeah, because you are a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we got to remember, like, damn, she's still a female. She's delicate and different things like that. So
That's why I be telling her, like, she remind me of somebody that, like, she'll fight with you, but then go bake some cookies.
Yeah,
like
it's all love. Like, I ain't even mad at you. Like, I mean, at this point, like, we all brothers. Did you see? Hence, brothers.
Right.
We all brothers. We all brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we get into it, and we right back at it. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing ever happened. Every time we go left, we always come right back right.
Got you. Now, you said something kind of profound because you were like, back, you were younger, you get frustrated about certain things. In a way, you've been doing this for a minute. You know what I mean? You came in the game really for everybody knows you at 16.
Yeah.
At 16, when you go back to that person, let's say you met the 16-year-old Teyana Taylor, what song would you tell her to listen to and why? Your songs, though.
I would tell her to listen to A Rose in Harlem.
I was thinking that. Oh, you were so open on that.
Because, I mean, that was definitely a record that needed to be done because I had been through so many letdowns and heartbreaks from people that I love, people that I looked up to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And, at that young age, had I known what I know now, I would have definitely probably handled certain things differently. Like I took a lot of things personal because it was like I really cared.
Yeah.
I never realized how much of a dirty game it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a dirty game. So it's like, unless your family, people that you really rock with like that, you came up with, like, you can't really trust nobody.
Yeah. It's
You know
just
what I'm saying?
a business for them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It ain't even personal. And I learned that, and that was kind of like me speaking my truth in A Rose in Harlem. And I feel like, whoever take it away as you take it away. I mean, if the shoe fit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feeling the way, then maybe you need to
check
look
yourself
in the mirror, check yourself and figure out why you feel this way, why you feel guilty about what I got to say.
I mean, you said it, no shade. I ain't saying no names, but
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is
Right.
what it is for sure. So it was just just even if it's like friends that I'm no longer friends with, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like everybody claiming they the realest, but it's like how you the realest, but you seeking a gold star every time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Got you. You just let it speak for yourself. You
Yeah.
just like open, honest, you and you talented.
thank you,
It's crazy.
thank you.
Right. You know what I mean? I know like my kids, they watch you and they
Yeah.
see you talking stuff. And I was like, oh, she can sing. They were like, bro, her voice is so deep. I was like, no, she can sing. And I played some
people
songs
be
for them
shocked.
yesterday. And they was like, oh, that's her. I said, yeah, that's her. So it's crazy.
And I just wanted
Yeah.
to take it back where like, even like people say, yo, she sounds like she gotta, clear her throat. Like her voice is deep, but it's like, how you know I want to sound pretty? Like everybody know I have the ability to sound that way, but then I would sound like everybody else.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I like the soul in my voice. I like the pain in my voice.
I think it's character.
Like when I record straight through.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a punching kind of person. I'm not a line by line kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need every line to sound perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted, like I said, everything is about the live performance. I want it to sound like when I'm in concert,
Yeah.
can you punch in lines? No.
Nah.
Can you go line for line and
No.
pause? Nah. You got to sing that shit the way you would sing it when you sing it to your fans and you singing your heart out or you doing a video. Like, that's how I like it. So
I'm
maybe
glad
certain
you said
lines
that.
It ain't all the way perfect, but
Right.
it ain't about that. It's about to get the message across and the people hear and feel that pain.
Mm. I'm glad you said that because it's so many people you go see them, especially now with R&B. It was like trap. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't hear what you heard. So like you hear it on the radio, you hear it streaming, and you go to the concert. It's a whole new person up there.
Yeah, and then that's a whole new pedestal because now it turns into like they expect you to sound like the
Pristine,
record.
but
Like,
it's
yeah,
not. Yeah.
I definitely been blessed to be able to like perform live, like and sing live, and sound similar to my records.
Mad
You know what I'm
character in
saying?
those songs though, and then the way you
Yeah.
spit it, it's like you feel it.
Yeah, you supposed to, and that's how it's it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need my shit to sound super perfect.
No
Like I
doubt.
want it to sound. I want you to hear every breath, everything. Like this is how I'm singing it. Like the same thing if you on Broadway, you on the play. Like it ain't no punchings. It ain't
Right.
none of that. Like how Ye say no fade outs. That's how he feel. He don't fuck with fade outs. It's like I like to just sing all the way through. Like even if I got to do 18 takes all the way through, and if y'all feel like y'all want to comp, that's perfectly fine. But with me, I like to do it all the way through, and I can go through the takes, and whichever take sound the best, then that's the one.
That's what you're doing.
Because it's more pain in there. Like
Yeah.
every single line sound punched in and
It's
too,
not
too
as
perfect.
organic. I feel
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I definitely feel you on that. So y'all are always here in the A. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowls in the A.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like good music might be performing at halftime. Tell me something.
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I ain't really. I don't even know if I would like even perform
Mm.
in the Super Bowl.
That's a big stage though.
But they got too much going on right now.
They do.
You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta make the right decisions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily mean because the stage is big. There's something that I gotta do.
I'm so glad.
We gotta
you
make
said
sure
that.
our players ain't getting fined for kneeling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like let's prioritize that before we get on some stage.
Right.
Let's make sure we got Colin back in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, let's make sure our players are being treated properly
Mm.
before we go doing that.
Absolutely. And our people, because that was the whole thing that came
Our
from the
people,
first
period.
place.
Our people, our players, like our babies,
Mm.
our kids, our young boys, our young girls that are being attacked and hurt. Let's make sure we good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before we
Right.
go.
Before we go.
Getting on stage, building press, and making these guys a whole bunch of money.
Right. There's nothing else to say after that. I appreciate you, Mama. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
through. Good luck with everything. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
keep bumping this album, so you might get another 10,000 streams from me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate
No
that.
doubt. Thank you.
Right now, who you with? Reec. Who you with? Right now, who you with?